to start on the 400 grit bamboo stone now. Work on removing those 180 grit scratches from the previous stone. This stone is another one that's working fairly dry, at least with these smaller blades. On larger blades, single bevels and such, it tends to build up mud and hold a little more water on the surface, but with such a small bevel, not really doing much mud building on this one. It's not wanting to retain the water too much. Not a bad thing, but just a little characteristic of the stone. Just removing the burr right there from the edge. Doing so at this stage helps me check the edge to make sure it's good and uniform. There's no spots that haven't reached a complete edge where both slopes have crossed paths. All the scratch pattern is worked out. Didn't take very long with this stone. Plus the steel's grinding pretty quick on these stones. So, truthfully, that's pretty good right there. We're going to go on to 1000 grit. Thousand grit stone I'll be using for this is my Arishiyama stone. It's a very natural-like stone, like some of these other ones. Builds the mud pretty quick, feels pretty smooth but cuts real fast. After this we're going to move on to its 6000 grit Arishiyama stone. Put the final finish on the edge. Use the Nagara there to clean off some of the old sharpening and a little bit of a low spot it had on the edges. All through the steps in sharpening, after I've set the bevel with that first stone, all we're trying to do here is just change the scratch pattern that's on this bevel. You're not trying to adjust an angle or anything like that. You're just trying to refine the scratch pattern that's already there on the bevel that's already set in place from the first stone. The groundwork of your sharpening is very important, because if you don't get it right in the initial starting stages, the finishing stages of your sharpening just won't turn out. You know, not bringing the edge all the way together to begin with means that it's never going to be there in the end when you try strafing or finishing on a high grit stone, or whatever method you like to choose for sharpening. Almost cut myself right there. Gotta watch yourself. Even at 1,000 grit, the edge is getting very sharp right now. Do a little test. Try out this newsprint right here. Could be better. Oh yeah, well, missed that. There's a pretty bad burr right there.